everyone, and welcome down the Mystic Path. You can visit us at mysticpathllc.com. I'm Mystic Lee, and I'm going to be your guide today. Today, we're going to do a review on an oracle card, followed by a small reading at the end. Today's review is going to be on Fairy Oracle by Arthur Rackham and Jaymi Elford. I just got these cards as a new release from Amazon, and it arrived in this pretty nice, hard, sturdy box. The book is pretty thin for the amount of cards. As we open it up, we see that it's more than one language, so that's going to make the book shorter. So there's 6 languages. So we go through the book and we do have a few pictures, but not a picture for every card, and the messages appear kind of short, so not a lot of detail for what each one means. You can see here at the end of each language we do have a few spreads that we can use to help connect to the fairies, so that's always really awesome. In the back of the box, it does show the different languages on here, so you can be aware of that. Also, it helps to practice if you're bilingual. So let's go ahead and pull the cards out. The back is really cute, very feminine, very kind of this old school little texture to it. And the cards themselves, let's go ahead and go through them. Definitely off the bat, we see that the colors are a bit darker. One could even say that this is more of like a gothic approach to the fairies, a lot more shadows to it as we kind of look into each card, and in the shadows we can see that there's even more going on. So that is really a little bit deeper, looking at the reflection between the light and the dark and the shadows in between and how they play on each other. Card can be taken either as a Celtic symbol or as a Christian symbol. I think what's really important to note here is that we can see some deeper spiritual, cultural ideas going on with this deck, which is pretty awesome. We also notice there aren't any words on them. So this is definitely for the reader who's a little bit more advanced, can really get a lot of information just being pulled in through the colors, through the images, any type of stories that they feel that already connect to these fairies, allowing for just that raw, intuitive energy to come through with each card. About this deck is it really has a lot of older ideas and undertones on what it was like to connect with fairies in the past, when people's connection was a lot more realistic than today, how people were a lot more open to accepting the idea of fairies. light and dark aspects inside your own subconscious mind. Really taking in a card, for example, that at first appearance feels really dark and gloomy, might remind you of those rainy days. And maybe take it out and meditate with it for a few days and see, where can you find the light in that card? Where can you find the happiness, the joy? Like the rain, how it slows things down so you can take a moment to breathe. Finding each little thing that is both light and then also bringing it back into the dark as you choose really allows you to exercise that muscle of control over both the light and the dark. Not for the beginner. It is for someone who has already developed a little bit of control and comfortability sitting between the light and the dark, the old and the new. As we finish going through all the cards, let's go ahead and shuffle them, as this is the first time I'm using this deck. There tends to not be as much energy, however, you still want to go ahead and knock it out or use a selenite wand to help pull any energy off of them and keep them clear. So shuffling them up, either a card could fall out that speaks to you. If one all of a sudden just grasps you, you can pull it. Or using your hand is always a great magnetic way to find which card is hot and pulling for you to grab. Here we have card number 29. Personal celebration. A boy blows his panpipes while sitting on a mushroom. Down beneath him, a crowd of fairies dance and honor the moment along with him. The sky dims, suggesting that this party is going on for quite a long time. You know what this means? It means you're an amazing being who has done incredible things in your life. Reveal in who you are and what you've accomplished, and share these achievements with those friends who are really closest to you so that they can cheer for you as well. Take this moment to review all the small and large achievements that you've made in your life. No matter how long ago, they've all been achieved and should be remembered for what they are. We breathe deep in through our nose, slowly releasing out our mouth. We bring today's video to a conclusion, and we say thank you, Fairy Oracle, for today's reading. Again, this deck is Fairy Oracle by Arthur Rackham and Jaymi Elford. Thank you for following me mystically down the mystic path. If you like this video, subscribe for more like it, and as well as other educational videos. You can also visit us at mysticpathllc.com and read our blogs, information pages, and keep up to date to when Mystically is teaching or available at psychic fairs for readings. day.